Hello, everybody. Well, it's me again, Jefferson Glassie, author of Heaven is Everywhere. And we're continuing this series. Today I titled this one Abundance versus Austerity. We're going to continue looking at current events as a way to sort of investigate and also explain some of the basic principles of Heaven is Everywhere. And you can find that 5-part video series also on the website jeffersonglassie.com. So there was some interesting news this week. ISIS burned a Jordanian pilot alive in a cage and sent the video around. That was pretty awful. I think it's fair to say that that's not love-based, right? That's pretty much fear-based. I mean, it's meant to instill fear. And no one really who understands love, who would, you might say, be enlightened about love, could really ever kill another person. It wouldn't work. And President Obama mentioned that at the National Prayer Breakfast this week. He pointed out, though, that ISIS was pretty bad, but that, Christians shouldn't necessarily throw stones because of the Crusades and the Inquisition. Oh boy, you got a lot of heat for that, calling a spade, if you will. And he didn't even mention all the lynchings that took place, thousands of them up until 1968 in this country, which were conducted mainly by Christians. But I really want to talk about, returning to the trusty Washington Post, the president's budget this week, because I think that helps demonstrate some of the differences between abundance and a perspective of having abundance, and austerity, a perspective of, we need to cut back our belts, tighten our belts. So the president proposed his budget, and I'm reading here, he seeks fresh investment in education and infrastructure, new tax breaks for the struggling middle class. And that seems to me to be sort of love-based. It's about community. It's about, we have enough wealth in our country that we can make community college tuition free. We want to put our good, our energy, what we have together, toward those who need it. Young people for education. Roads so that we can move around better. I think this is sort of liberal thought. It's about all of us. And all of us thinking that perspective is love-based. Love is about compassion and community. But conservatives say, no, got to cut those deficits. Taxes, what are you talking about? Tax me? Rich people contribute more money toward the common good, the commonwealth, our government. One nation under all, of the people, by the people, for the people? No. And to me, that's an austerity thinking. That's this feeling that, the greatest country on earth can't really get our act together and do stuff well. It's an us versus them attitude. It sort of pits the government versus the rest of the people, and the government is us, the government. Are people like you and me. I know a lot of really good people who work for the government. They're diligent. The budget proposed some pay raises for the federal workers, which I think is awesome. The conservatives, of course, do want to increase military spending, but isn't that almost by definition fear-based? It's about us versus them. It's a fear of the outside world and what may happen to us. Now, things can happen, but it's really the perspective that you have. So I think it's important to have more of a belief in abundance. We can do it. Yep, there's plenty for all. Of course we can. Why can't we? Versus, no, we can't do it. Let's not focus on austerity. That's depressing. Let's focus on love and community and all of us together and what we can do and that we can create peace in the world. Let's focus on love. Thanks very much. Once again, Jefferson Glassie, Heaven is Everywhere. You got it. Thank you.